Right, today we're recording with the star of one of the latest releases that's out on the YouTube and everywhere else at the moment, which is Life After Street Life. Tremendous thing that's highlighting homelessness. Jed's one of our regular customers. He's one of the stars of that show, so we're quite proud to have him here today talking to everybody.
Thank you, mate.
Yeah, and we'll let Jed sort of announce his presence on the YouTube scene that we're encouraging him to do with regular blogs to his popular people.
Wow.
He's yeah.
Speaking in tongues there, mate, which is good.
I will find the word and give it you at the end of the video.
Brilliant.
Right. So yeah. So how did you find filming it yet?
Filming Life After Street Life.
Yes.
Brilliant. First acting role, working with the homeless. I was Jedi, the mad poet, which you'll see.
Why did he pick you for that role, Jed?
Well, the director first of all said, "Look, I've got this role. Jedi, he's a bit off the planet, a bit crazy as a poet, and do you think you can play it?" I was like, "Play it? I am it."
Oh, cool.
So
yeah.
that was good, and had me as a homeless guy in a sleeping bag on the embankment of the River Irwell, and trying to save a soup van with all the other characters in there. So really, very earthy, like Shameless and Royal Family. Humorous, it was funny, and enjoyed playing. It was fantastic, yeah.
We actually really enjoyed watching it. It was a good night, apart from being really hot, and I had to eat about 4 ice creams. That was terrible.
That was devastating, wasn't
That
it?
was devastating, love, yeah.
Not alkaline.
Not alkaline.
It was the lights in the studio. They were red hot. Everyone was melting and everything. It was a great sort of place, the AZ Centre, but you could do with ventilation, couldn't they? Everyone was like, sweating, and all that type of thing.
And I mean, you did a poet to the entire group. How many people was in the crowd, do you think?
About 250 people, and there was about 30 or 40 people turned away, and people, when is it on again, and when can we come down
Did
again?
they turn away when you started the poem, or was it turned away outside?
Probably both, actually, no. But yeah, I went up and during the break and did this live poem, and it seemed to go well, and it was called Save the Soup Van, and I did it in rhyme and rap, and you were in the audience.
Well,
and,
I thought it was really good. I thought you was
yeah.
really good all the way through, Jeff.
Oh, thank
and
you.
I recommend that anyone that gets, we'll share a link on the actual, as we upload this, we'll share a link for it, and the idea is that everyone who can share it or look at it, it will increase the awareness of homelessness, and it will make donations to charity, so that's quite positive. So as many people that can see this and share that.
I remember we did like 4 days, 12-hour shoots in Manchester and Salford. So if you see behind the scenes, it's all gritty kind of architecture and crops and stuff like that. And I remember because it's my first day acting, people were getting sort of makeup put on and stuff like that, just to dab it here, a bit there, and probably a little cut here for some people. So I said, right, I'm playing this urban street character, bit rough around the edges type of thing, but a good art. What sort of makeup have you got for me, love? And she went, you don't need makeup. Look at you. So I thought, fine. So
yeah, I think there was probably an argument that was typecast.
Oh, sorry, I'm shaking the computer. Blame Jedi, not me. Ooh. Sorry, Lisa.
Very precious about our computer.
You're very precious about your computer.
No, you wobble your video.
Yeah. You don't want to be wobbling your wobbles.
Wobbling is just a natural side effect.
So it was good, and the thing is about this film, Life After Street Life, it highlights homelessness and the conditions that are still out there. And even though it was a mockumentary, it was based on the truth because there's been lots of soup fans moved on or put behind the scenes.
Yeah, lots of cuts and agencies that help in the homeless being cut and things. So it's quite a standard and topical issue really, and homelessness seeming to get worse at the moment.
Well, you've helped a lot of people through your shop who've come in and been homeless and stuff like that through the ISIS Centre, and that's good. But a couple of people come up to me a couple of days later, sort of young people, 18, 19, and maybe a bit older people who don't kind of come in contact with homeless, and said, I didn't realise it was like that. I've told all my friends, watch it because it makes you appreciate what you've got at home, food on the table and stuff like that, and so that was the good thing. And all the actors and actresses in that film have been prostitutes, have been alcoholics and that, and recovering
apart from the actresses from Coronation Street.
Apart from them, yeah.
If they have, it's not hit the newspapers yet.
Yeah, they were in it, and so Yeah, and they've recovered, and some might just go back into it, you know. And you heard that girl, didn't you? Tori. She was one of the actresses, and prior to the film coming for 2 weeks before the film shot, she just disappeared, and no one could find her. And they were trying to track her down. And by her own admission, which you won't mind me saying this, she went back onto some of the hard stuff. And then eventually she came back and sort of got snapped out of that, and was a success in the film.
And I think that was the thing that we quite ironic really. We went home for the bus, and basically we was at the bus stop with most of the cast. A lot of the people in the audience went home in the cars. We was on the bus stop with lots of the cast, and it did seem to indicate that most people's lives have gone better since he actually was involved in the project. And I think it's doing a lot of good, the project, certainly for the self-esteem of the people. So it's good all round. What I don't want to do is put people off it by talking about all the issues that are real, quite scary, dangerous.
There's a lot of comedy in it.
And that's what I was going to say. It was a very funny thing. It was tongue in cheek to a degree, and it was really enjoyable. So please catch up with the episodes on YouTube. We'll share the link underneath this one. And
I mean, I'll have to tell you this, Derek. There was a sort of, when I went to the soup van and Sophie Webster out Coronation Street was there, you didn't kind of catch it, you caught the end of it. So she said to me, "Yes, how can I help you, sir?" You know, being the volunteer. We've got sandwiches and everything. So I said, "Have you got alphabet soup?" So she laughed. She said, "Alphabet soup?" Why? I said, "Because I'm a poet and I need to be eating letters to be able to do rhyme." So she laughed right off at that one. It was quite funny, actually.
she laughed and gave him a ham sandwich.
Yeah. Yeah. She said, "Are you the mad poet?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "I thought so. But yeah, it was all good. You guys all came, the audience and everything, and that made the night. It was a big premiere night, and everyone came, and it was like a mini Hollywood. It was brilliant.
So just to finish off the theme of this and everything, so like I say, we will plug it later on underneath, but you are looking at creating a book, The Urban Poet?
Yeah, from the performance I did, I've now sort of got about 30 poems from the urban poet himself, and also the mystery of where he come from and what he's about and that. So that's quite exciting. I've took that down to the Islip Centre. They'll type it up for me, and Lisa will sort of get on the process of publishing and that.
And you've gone back to the original name that we talked about, as in Jedi.
Yes, Jedi, you know, he's sort of... but don't forget, this is the author, Ged Austin, has been approached by Jedi to sort of Jedi saying, "Can you publish these for me?" So Ged Austin saying, "Yeah, of course I can, you know, of course I will, yeah." So it's kind of a twist in it as well. It's quite good.
Yeah,
really.
an evolution.
It's an evolution, yeah. And this is an evolution because making me debut in the IC Centre on the screen. How cool is that?
So Jed will be setting up his own blog and his own sort of subscribe thing. So hopefully maybe once a month he'll come in and explain where he's up to with his career and things.
Brilliant.
And he'll be adding to his stuff and sharing that.
Very kind of you. Thank you very much.
So
yeah.
great talking to you all.
Thank you.
Bye now.
See you again.